He can shoot. He knows how to play. I mean, he does. He has a great feel. Well, you know he could shoot and executed a couple of plays that he had never seen out of timeout, which tells you he has a little bit of feel, just like his overall game.
Jaden, I know you guys are kind of like looking at his minutes. Just
No, I think his ankle. He turned his ankle in the lat in the championship game of G League. Then he played the other night, and it got really sore. So he had. You know, we had talked about not playing him. He said he wanted to give it a go, and then after a minute, he knew. So we just took him out, put it in a little bit of pickle. But, you know, our 2-5 lineup was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this was obviously strange circumstances coming into it, but is it even stranger in this circumstance when you are going to see this team, so you don't even want to show anything or...
Yeah, but, you know, it's the whole show thing. It's like, we know already. They know already. There's no tricks anymore. I mean, we ran our stuff. We're going to run it on Saturday when we play or whenever we play. So there's not a lot of tricks anymore. Honestly, you wouldn't run a lot of ATOs. It's probably the only thing that you wouldn't do.
what was your biggest takeaway
from tonight? Yeah, health. We got out of the game healthy, and you know, we got a lot of young guys that have a promising future. You know, a lot of the young guys, they can play. You know, they just have guys in front of them, and it's very difficult for them to get on the floor. But I also thought, like, little things, like just, again, Jalen McDaniels played 17 minutes. He's just so effective when he's on the floor. He does everything, like rebounds, runs the floor, can handle the ball, can make threes, block. I mean, he literally does every single thing for your team. He's young, and with his length, he's got a bright future. And you just see it, you know. I think one of our coaches said it at halftime. His talent, like, jumped off the court when you just look at the guys on the floor. So that's good.
Yeah, guys like him and Shake and Paul, like, when they're kind of in a circumstance where they're leading the younger guys, like, I guess, how do you – what do you hope to see out of them?
Just play right, you know. Just stay with what you do. Don't start getting outside of what you do. And I thought overall we did that.
Like from where we were at, it seemed like you had a good time coaching these guys. Like,
yeah, I've had a good time all year, really. But when you have a group of guys that you know, I don't know who. I think it was Pat Riley, one of the great coaches of my lifetime. You know, I think he used the word cooperation. When you have a group of players that want to cooperate, then you have a chance as a team to win. And I think we have that. You know, now we haven't gotten into stress time yet. And then you know if cooperation works, really, because it's easy to kind of, when the stress is not on. Now we're about to go to the playoffs, and we'll see that if that continues, we're going to be hard to beat.
But what really stands out to you with this Brooklyn team? I mean, we think about it's a completely different, not completely different.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into Brooklyn. You know, Keith, I coached us, and you know what I mean by that. So they're a good team. They didn't lose much ground once they lost all their guys. They kept playing well and winning. So we have to be ready.
What's kind of the next couple of days look like as you begin the early preparation process?
Just normal playoff prep, you know, a lot of film. Got to get our guys on the floor, need a lot of running, you know, because we've kind of cut off 4 or 5 days ago, you know, and so we got to make sure. We had a big, workout today with a bunch of our guys where they did a lot of running back there. So we've already started the process.
I was late coming out, I'm sorry. Was that you or the guys themselves taking it upon them to say, you know, Cam Thomas is not getting 50 or whatever?
No, that was them. Yeah, I loved it. You know, I didn't say a word. You know, I didn't even know he had 48. I really didn't. I could care less, you know, about what he was doing. I was really focused more on us and the score. But, you know, once they started doubling, you know, one of our coaches said, "Are you good with that?" I said, "Hey, why not?" You know, guys are prideful. I like that.
Shake was picking him up like that.
Full court, like it was like we went into our playoff prevent defense. Funny. It was good though.